See lots of bouncing around on both sides, and we're ready to get into it. Jada serving for Toronto United. Some big forehands from Rizzo over here. So on the side of the drive, we have Audrey and Michael, and on the side of United, we have Jada and Max. Two very exciting mixed duos to watch.
Jada Bui and Audrey Yeung having very similar game styles, I would say, both with a heavy tennis background. Heavy serve indeed from Audrey, giving Toronto United their first point.
Speaking of heavy, lots of power on these ladies for sure. Great spot by Max. We see Mike move over a little bit back to his side and kind of opens up a gap down the middle there.
2-2.
Oftentimes, mixed doubles does come down to the more consistent female, able to handle the pressure of the middle player who's typically set up directly in front of them. Audrey looking just a little tentative from Max's wild
3-2.
offense.
If you've been listening to us at all this weekend, you'll see that we don't shy away from the puns at all.
We like our cheese.
We take full advantage.
Yeah. Great down the line drop. And here we go. Now we're setting up for a nice rally. We've got some resets, we've got some dinks. Everyone looking for that higher ball to attack. There it is. Max cleaning up the rally nicely. Again, this duo looking so comfortable.
Oh, yes. Very comfortable. They're constantly moving. There's a lot of energy on this side.
Point. 6-2. Side out. Point.
A little bit of an off-pace attack there by Mike. I like that he took a little bit off after hitting a couple balls out the back.
3-6.
Again, we talked about how that off-speed sometimes throws off the other team, and we see that there. It throws off your counter and what you're expecting.
Exactly.
4-6.
And that open forehand block from Jada. Floating out.
Side out. Point. 7. 7-4.
There's a net cord working in favor for the Toronto United team. They look calm and composed.
Timeout. Detroit-Windsor.
Yeah, calm and composed.
Call her the CNPL super fan. She brings, the whole family with her, and it adds to the energy in the building for sure.
Love it.
Point.
So that theory of Toronto United having a bit more focus, having played late last night or into the evening of yesterday, versus Detroit having an extended break, it's working out in the favor of Toronto, I have to say.
It is looking that way so far. The Drive are definitely looking to settle down a little bit and make sure of their shots. We've seen a few unforced errors out the back and into the net, as it was not my fault. I'm sorry. So just looking to clean up your game a little bit. I mean, first match of the day, it's difficult getting out there and settling in. Toronto United's doing a good job at that so far.
Yeah, and let's hope that Detroit-Windsor finds their legs a little bit more.
Yes, and I think they will.
Yeah, I agree.
$6-10. Point.
That's not a shot that Bui would miss very often.
7-10.
Almost looks like she was trying to go a little inside out with it, or she made contact a little too late. We won't know for sure.
We'll never know. What a counter by Rizzo.
Yeah, he knew exactly where that ball was going and slid right into the middle, finishing that on his forehand. Hey, Drive are putting a couple points together here. We might have helped. We said something about them, you know, waking up, and it's happening.
Gosh, so many net cords so far in this game.
Such a good reset from Mike, though, below the net.
9-10. Side out, point 11. 11-9.
Wow, nobody in the middle. I'd like to see Max Wild pinch a little bit more instead of leave that gap open. It's one thing to bait a team into the middle, but...
I agree with you. I mean, he probably has like so much faith in Jada, but of course he should definitely pinch in the middle there when she's, you know, a little bit closer to the line. But great look and great shot by Mike to see that opening.
And I would say right now it looks like Michael Rizzo of the Detroit-Windsor Drive is seeing more balls than his teammate.
Yes, I would agree with you. It is looking that way for sure. Drive calling that one out. We have seen a few balls go through that same spot on the drive and land in. So I'd like to see a little bit of a fix there in that area.
So suddenly things going in favor of the Drive versus Toronto United. Here's this ebb and flow momentum that we've spoken about, Reese. What a beautiful touch by Max Wild.
Just on the line there. Couldn't have gotten it any further away from Audrey.
And suddenly momentum's turned back around in favor of Toronto United.
Yeah, it's that streaks situation that you've been talking about. We're having a little conversation. Looks like I'm not sure. But, we're looking at the ball. Looks like we're checking out the ball.
Pressure and power, so.
Yes.
15-12.
When you hit as hard as these players, I mean, does the ball stand a chance for a long period of time?
Right.
Also, shout out to one of our other sponsors. We'd like to welcome for 2026 C&D Pickleball Nets, the perfect choice for clubs who have multi-purpose courts. Great looking, low maintenance, available in portable or permanent in-ground systems.
Grateful for all of our sponsors who help make this event so successful, showcasing Canadian pickleball.
Some more net courts.
Shout out to TSN and Sportsnet. Pickleball should be on your radar by now, guys.
Yes. I mean, and if you need anyone to commentate that, I mean, Sarah and I are here. We've got availability. Yeah, we've been around. We have some availability.
Yep.
Timeout. Detroit-Windsor
Okay, a timeout called by the Drive.
CNPL has allowed entry and participation for U.S. athletes. It certainly has changed the dynamic of the league
18-13
in a positive way.
For sure it has. And a lot of these athletes, the Canadian athletes in this league are competing in the U.S. as well. So it's nice to see us kind of merging together and growing the sport even more.
Absolutely.
right, looks like it was a good timeout for the drive so far.
Max looking for that hard angle. Rizzo doing a nice job to defend. So good, in fact. He walks away with that point. Well earned for the Detroit-Windsor Drive.
Really great defense. You see Michael anticipating exactly where that angle is and closing that right away.
Unfortunate body shot.
See, Mike gives a little wave. You know, I didn't mean to hit you, but we'll take it. I mean, we've all been hit. We've all hit somebody. It's not usually intentional, of course, but it does happen in this sport as this ball is traveling quite quickly.
1960. Drive out, point 17.
Drive is closing this the score gap here. So we'll see if they can keep it up.
Beautiful counter by Michael Rizzo.
Really
Folks,
good.
for those of you who are watching us live on YouTube this weekend, thanks for being
here. Is all these games are so important. The team who takes this first one, you know, feels some momentum going into the rest of the match.
Oh boy. Speaking of pressure, that ball was shanked.
Sometimes that just, you know, a little bit of tenseness, like you grip your paddle a little bit too tight, overhit the ball a little bit. It's tough to stay, you know, calm and relaxed.
Such a heads-up play by Audrey Yeung.
Yeah, such great work to just keep rolling those forehand dinks out wide until she gets that look down the middle. Definitely a fearless player, Audrey. She's not afraid to go head-to-head with the male, to speed up balls in difficult locations. She's got such a great counter, very quick hands.
Wow, look at these compressed resets by Audrey, but she could only get 2 of 3 attacks back over. Because of our double scoring freeze, Toronto United serves in at 19-20. Earns their 20th point.
Okay,
here we go.
2020 United fans are on the edge of their seats behind us.
Oh gosh, that serves. The serve is in. Wow.
Wow, that was in unison. That was such a great setup for that last point. That serve for Jada, and she got that high ball so that.
And we are back, everyone. Let's get going. Jumping right into our mixed game number 2. Jordann Vigna playing the right side, representing Toronto United, alongside Matthew Kawamoto playing the left.
Side out, point 1.
Looks like the ball might have made contact on the arm of Jordann. If you're not familiar with the rule there, the ball can make contact wrist or below and still be okay if it goes over the net. Jordann showing some good sportsmanship by saying, hey, that, you know, hit another part of my body and the ball's dead. So we like to see that here at the CNPL. Great sportsmanship.
Yep.
Okay, on the side of United, Jordann and Matt, and the side of the Drive, we have Lexi and Evan.
What? Oh.
Side out.
It's one of those,
Point
one of those net cords we've seen so many.
1-3.
Oh, there's another.
Yes, a sneaky net cord from Matthew Kawamoto, still feeling those forehand ground strokes after his tiebreaker scenario last night.
Yes. Matt just playing so well this weekend from what we've seen, and yeah, not only doubles but singles as well. Pulled out some amazing points yesterday.
Matthew does certainly look locked in. He thrives under pressure. He thrives in playoff action. This is why he brought his team to Season 1 championships.
Timeout, Toronto United.
Yeah, and this is a loser's bracket matchup. So the winners do not carry on the weekend playing pickleball. So you have to take those quick timeouts.
Yes. This is a must-win scenario, as we keep talking about in this playoff weekend.
Side out, point 3.
Both of these mixed doubles pairings have really great chemistry and on the court. We've seen Jordann and Matt playing really well together. I know Evan and Lex have lots of experience together playing in tournaments outside of this league as well.
It's very interesting. Alexis Contratto is actually starting her footwork in the non-volley zone.
6-3.
She's actually starting in the non-volley zone on her rally.
I wonder if there's some strategy behind that. Definitely something we should ask her off the court. I mean,
I'd be curious.
We don't see that a lot, but I'm sure there is something behind that.
4-6.
Evan staying big in the middle, taking 3 shots in a row. 4, 5, and gets the job done.
It works the pressure he puts in there, and they have really great chemistry. Evan and Lexi. Lexi's able to get out of the way very last minute, as Evan will come in there and take that ball last minute as well.
Yeah.
He's very explosive, lots of energy, lots of movement. Has a good overhead smash.
Pretty effective.
Yep. Yeah. It was, hard for that to come back.
8-4. Side out, point 5.
That's tough. You always wish those ones will just bounce in there, but unfortunately that's not always the case.
Right.
5-8. Point.
Yeah, across this league, of course, we have players with many different types of styles of play, and
6-8.
they kind of put their own spin onto the game. Some players coming in with a more aggressive serve, looking to build an advantage for their team. Other folks playing a more conservative serve. Potentially like Matt Kawamoto, always gets a serve in.
7-8.
You can see a little bit of sunlight being casted onto the court on the side of Evan Hollinsky. Alexis Contratto, I wonder if that will play any kind of impact or if a lob gets through. Well, as we mentioned, this is a bit of a do-or-die situation for either team. A lot of balls going to Evan. Did Jordann just take an out ball?
It was looking close for sure. Again, it's hard when you're in the heat of the moment. You see a nice forehand and you want to take it. Kind of hard to tell from our angle. We won't know for sure.
And I think that's just a heads-up play from the Detroit-Windsor Drive going back to Jordy after she hit that unforced error. And they get 2 points in a row off of it.
Yeah, and it's a smart play by the Drive after, a mistake is made to go back to that first. And while they're maybe still reflecting on that last play.
So Winter Drive taking the... Yes, taking the lead and getting to the halfway mark first. But United answering back with a quick 8th point.
8-11.
The defense by Kawamoto.
Wow. He's picking those up right at his toes.
Great play by Matt, and that is the relentless pressure that Matt Kawamoto can put on the player in front of him.
Yes, and you can never count Matt out. He picks up balls from the craziest places. So I think from Lex, we saw her signaling, kind of trying to keep the ball away from Matt by the looks of it. So I think that's the plan, but easier said than done when Matt is covering so much court and he's all over the place.
Yes. You can see United scrambling, and you just even watching their footwork, they're all over. But there's not that much sense of panic in a way. Like, they are still winning points on pure defense.
Well,
that's a great job by the drive there, getting them to move around, getting them to make take the extra steps, and trying to keep Jordann back and make sure that Matt can't insert himself in the middle.
Jordann electing to speed up the pace. And then now the resets become harder.
Good pressure by Evan. We see owner and GM Brandon Contratto coming over to this side. Give a couple words to Evan.
What might those words have been, do you think?
I don't know. It looked very quick.
Yeah.
Maybe they have like a code word or something. They probably do, honestly.
Wouldn't put it past any team.
No.
Yeah, to have that.
All these teams have their own little, niches and words and celebrations. See, Toronto does their little snapping thing.
Yeah. You know what? That's funny you mentioned it. I was thinking about that snapping last night. And haven't seen it.
I saw Jada do it, and I was like, she's doing the snapping thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love it.
It's still around.
It's still existing.
14-10.
14-10 for the drive.
Side out. Point 11.
It looks like the driver trying to reset a lot of balls into the middle, and I feel like Matt's forehand can be a little bit dangerous. He does some tricky things with it. But that being said, he does on his backhand as well. So, Toronto making the options limited.
Well, 14.
Oh, okay, crazy angle, but Jordann gets it.
Great get by Jordann.
And another.
Point.
Yes, I like that opportunity to attack. All Matt did.
Matt with the fashion. Wow, I like that from Lexi, that one-handed attack kind of at the left shoulder of Matt, setting up Evan for that overhead. Really good play by them too.
Really good placement. Matt was expecting a lower attack. He's been digging from the feet, as you mentioned.
Yes.
He's not ready for that chest-high attack. That's a whoops moment from Evan Hollinsky. He for sure wanted to do something different with that ball.
And sometimes it comes down to, that split second of which shot do I want to do? Like there's a couple options, and then you just don't fully execute the one you're looking for.
Right.
Wow.
Nice inside out.
Really great shot by Lex. You see Matt take a half step to the middle, and she goes inside out to his backhand and catches him.
16-14.
Great drop.
Oh, you know that Jordann was thinking about the ATP there.
Yes. Well, there is that, I don't have a lot of space, kind of second guessing whether you should go for it or not.
I did not see it by roll call stance. Side out.
Question about the call in the court.
Folks, looking ahead, after this match, you will see the Vancouver Owls face off against the Southwestern Brewers. Winner moves on.
Took the driver, trying to put a little bit more pressure on Jordann over there, and she's not backing down. She's confidently dinking in front with Evan.
She looks very comfortable in this position.
Yes.
Mac inserting himself just to get a few touches on that paddle, just to make sure that pressure remains on Hollinsky. That lob is just too deep, and it was a great time to try change-up, though.
Yes,
like
after being in that dinking rally at the kitchen, I do like that from Lex to throw up the lob there. Great job by Jordann hanging into that rally confidently and looking comfortable, like you said.
Side out. Point 18.
It's a nice backhand by Evan. I like the placement of his overheads too. He's aiming right for the feet. He's not necessarily going for those angles all the time, but more, you know, trying to tangle you up at your feet area.
Yeah, great point, Reese.
16.
Again, that's where we see different teams and different players have different, you know, styles and strategies.
16,
and we see a lot of players using that angle at the fence, and other players, you know, trying to put the ball deeper in the court or at the feet of their opponents.
Point.
Lex trying to go for that down the line on Matt again.
17-18.
There we go. Lexi starting in the non-volley zone again. Starting that rally right on the edge. Well, puts her in good position for shots like that.
I like that from Evan, moving those dinks around. He comes into the middle, and it's, you know, it's which way is he going to go? He's able to control that.
19-17.
I believe we have game points on the paddle of Contratto.
20-17.
Second timeout from United not being taken. Maybe not needed. 18-20. Nice cover on the fourth by Hollinsky. Great get by Vigna. Everybody looking locked in. Hand switch by Kawamoto. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Evan Hollinsky electing to take some off the ball so he doesn't overhit. Jordann with the scoop defense somehow gets that ball over.
Yeah, that rally didn't unfold how I was expecting at all.
Not
and then a tough net cord. Just a series of slightly unfortunate events for the drive here.
And you don't want to say it out loud, but you kind of wish to have seen more power from Hollinsky on that.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. And sometimes you think you don't need to do much when you get a ball like that, but you know, in the playoffs, you gotta, you know, make them pay, right?
Yeah.
See smiles from the drive.
They know they've been gifted a second chance.
Yes, and I think they'll take advantage of it for sure if they can.
20-20.
Good serve by Lex.
Oh, a deep return.
21-20.
Not a way you want to see a game end, but what a great fight from all four players.
We have Jordann and Jada against the drive, Lexi and Audrey. Should be a very good game here.
So we've already made the comparison between Jada Bui and Audrey Yeung, two solid left-sided players. with a solid tennis background. I do believe, kind of similar to mixed, this will come down to the consistency of the right-sided players.
Yes. I agree with you there. Sorry, I'm just noticing Jordann's wearing one of Matt's shirts. I was so confused for a second there. She's got a Kawamoto shirt on. She's also a fan of her teammate.
That's right.
Yeah, but I completely agree. The right side players, what are they going to bring to this game? And Jordann and Lexi both having just played on the right in the mix previously. Both showed that they're in it, and Jordann showed some confidence at the line, and she looked so comfortable. Lexi, I know she really loves that right side, and she loves that cross-court dinking rally and those rolls as we're seeing right now. Feels very comfortable there.
But that's nice aggression. That's a great way for Jordann Vigna to insert herself aggressively. Alexis Contratto looking a little more hesitant, I have to say.
And Audrey has a way of putting a lot of pressure on you, and she generates a lot of power and attacks balls that are very low, and you kind of keeps you on your toes and kind of wondering when she's going to speed up that ball, and I think we'll often see Audrey is the one to start these quick encounters. Thankful for all of our sponsors and making this possible.
Confusion in the middle, although I don't know how much middle that really was. That ball went straight over to the right side of the court.
Yes, and we talk a lot about in pickleball, like some people go with that X strategy where the ball's coming across to you that you take it, or others play all the balls down the middle, go to the left side player. It's really down to what you decide as a team. So hopefully the drive will discuss that and figure that out.
ATP is there. Audrey just can't get behind the ball enough. Solid play by the team of Bui and Vigna.
A little replay here, a little ATP action. Great spot, right into the body of Audrey. Those are tough to pick up.
And you knew Jordann was going to take a stab at that ball. Bit of defense here by Toronto United. Way to play that angle, Jordann. And again, and they're up at
Side
the line.
switch.
Great leave, selfless play.
We see a little hug exchange between Jordann and Jada. You see Jada call it overhead, and Jordann immediately drops to the ground. Like, you've got this, I'll get out of your way. Little chaotic point on both sides, but
yeah.
You can tell all these players are having fun, even in the heat of this competition.
Love when a player runs in and stabs through the transition zone.
And that's a great spot by Audrey. We see her going down the middle often with those overheads, and we see Lexi doing more of the angles. It's a good combination from the two of them.
Audrey getting big, and that is a big wind-up. Wasting time. I'd rather see a more compressed setup.
Seven four for Toronto United.
Again, like Lexi not looking so ready at the net.
Yeah, and that's a good spot that United's placing on her. It's, upper chest kind of towards her left shoulder. Definitely an awkward spot for her. It's a great roll by Lex.
Beautiful spot.
She really likes to take those out of the air as volleys as well, and the ability to stay stable and get a good roll on that ball out of the air just as much as you can off the bounces. Really important in this game. Taking time away from your opponents is huge. I knew when there was a kind of a more dead dink in the middle, Jada was going to look to speed that one up. Sometimes you have just a little too much time. The options are endless.
6-8. Point.
little bit of chirping going on from the Windsor Drive side as they kind of mock the snapping in that last play.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
So I think they do the snapping when there's a net.
And that just happened. The net cord happened. Yeah.
We figured it out.
It's like a mini clap or something.
A mini clap. Like we're happy about it, but not that happy because it's a net cord. I love it. Good reset.
Side out. Point 9.
I like that kind of closer to the net dink from Jordann there. And she knows that Lexi likes that out of the air volley roll. She knows she likes to put that topspin on it and kind of taking that away from her and forcing her to do more of a slice when it's that close to the net.
Yeah, great point.
I like that drop from Audrey, kind of inviting Jordann in and forcing that error.
9-9.
We're all tied up here, 9-9.
Oh, great put away by Jada Bui.
Point 10. Ten 9.
Yes, and you can just see that unfolding as Jada's coming up to the line. She's so confident. She's leaning into every shot.
Yeah, and her ability to control the ball even while kind of on the move and pushing forward, lunging forward it's really impressive.
Yep. Great volley dink by Audrey. That was right on the ground. There's that angle again,
Yes.
Side out. Point 10.
And I like when Lex does that precision over power. Like she didn't hit that angle with a lot of power, but just where she placed it was difficult.
10. Ten 11. Side out. Point
A lot of
12.
attacks and speed ups from Jada, and they are working in her favor. And I think that's one of the stronger parts of her game. And even if the ball does come back, she's ready for that counter.
Exactly.
Side out.
Just
Point
out the
11.
side.
11-12.
Wow, that's a nice flick from Audrey. She has such a great two-handed, but she also, I think she's been working on this backhand flick as well. I've
Ball 12.
seen it more recently in her game, and it's working well for her.
I kind of have seen Audrey from the beginning as she's developed through all the skill levels, and she keeps adding shots to her arsenal, becoming a very dynamic player. You know, a tendency of a tennis player is long sweeping strokes, front strokes, you know, a lot of forehand power, two-handed backhand, but she's really adding to her diversity.
Yes, and she's definitely one of those players that I've heard talk about and the improvement even from the beginning of the season. Actually, Evan Hollinsky on the drive as well, being one of them. Oh, we see Ricky Liordi with his snapping fingers. Must have been a net cord that I did not see for a second there. That's a good indicator.
It certainly was a net cord, and We've seen a lot of them today.
Yeah, a lot of snapping going on over here.
Speaks to the accuracy and the desire to keep that ball low to the net by every single player.
That's a very good point.
Timeout, Toronto United, 13-14, 1 minute.
In this timeout, I feel that folks can pick up on camera.
That's very true, and you sometimes in the heat of the moment with these players, they're very intense, and for the referees to stay calm and composed is a skill in itself.
15-13.
15-13 for United. Oh, Jordann's covering a lot of those angles very well.
Point.
There's that shot you're speaking about where Lexi does like to take the ball out of the air a ton, but the Toronto United doing a good job to keep their dinks shallow.
Wow, and that is not a spot you want to go on Audrey. She absolutely rips that and keeps it so low, and she loves that angle cross court as well. More towards the feet.
14-16.
She puts her entire body into it. It's very good.
And we have seen that as this weekend has unfolded, players really throwing their bodies into each shot.
Side out. Point. 17.
You know, at various levels, you know, in rec play, we certainly see a lot of people overemphasize use of their arm, their wrist, their elbow. Great pressure by the drive right now. Lexi doing a good job taking that ball out of the air. Bui with the nice reset.
Leaves that ball up a little bit too high. Good work from Toronto to work their way in there and play that defense until they got the reset from Jada and ultimately got that pop-up in the end.
18-14.
Ooh, another neck cord and snapping and
clapping?
Snapping and clapping.
We add something to that?
Oh, I thought I remember from the first event they kind of clapped their hand.
Would be crucial for them right now.
Yes, Toronto United looking to lock this one in the history books as a win. Ooh.
That is the overhead power from Audrey right there.
So much spin as that ball comes up.
15-19. Point.
And a deep return for another quick point for Detroit-Windsor Drive.
Good timeout, a quick couple points there.
Exactly, yeah. We love seeing teams timeout.
Side out. Point. 20.
Game point for Toronto United. Extremely important for them to
2016.
get themselves to the non-volley line. Oh, but that deep serve will not do the trick.
Tough time for a serve out.
17-20.
Ball is back to Toronto here for a second, I believe, second attempt at the game.
Yes.
2017.
Some good grabs by Lexi.
Yes, way to just hold her ground and not back off those attacks.
Can be intimidating with Jada swinging at you, full swinging at you.
And when you stay in the ring and you don't back off of an attack, the attacks have to be better, and so a player may overhit.
Yes.
18-20.
Rather than actually staying compressed. Huge effort by all four players. Jordann calmly putting that ball to rest.
Timeout, Toronto
Offensive
United.
timeout, one of your favorites, Reese?
1 minute. Time in. 2018.
Another deep serve by Jordann Vigna.
She's checking head official on this court. Dennis confirms that the ball was indeed out.
Wow. Jordann's lucky she gets another chance to serve for this game, and this is a must-do.
It's a must-do, yes.
Get the ball in play.
2019.
It's the right move to go to Jordann right now. Yeah, right move. She's really putting in massive amounts of effort for her team. But it seems as though she's feeling a bit of the pressure right now.
Okay, let's see if the Drive can do it after this comeback.
They are keeping the ball to Jordann. Boy.
Side up.
2020, this is some playoff pickleball right now, right down to the wire for both teams.
Mistake to give this ball to Jada. Jada's so motivated to get this game done, and she does it with a fabulous play of offensive action. 21-20, it literally does not get closer than that.
Time in, 0-0.
And here we go, everybody, 0-0. Toronto United to serve and earning their first points. Wesley Gabrielsen.
1-0.
It's too bad you can't join us today, you Hall of Famer.
Shout out to you, Wes.
Point.
Glad you're joining us and following along here with your team, The Drive.
2-0. Side out, point 1.
All right, so on the side of the Drive, we have Michael Rizzo and Evan Hollinsky against Matt Kawamoto and Max Wild. Should be an exciting one. Oh, Evan coming over. Little side switch here from the Drive.
Oh, Max was lucky that Rizzo took that ball. It was going out, but one thing I'm noticing, especially in that last rally, every shot that Matt hits is putting more and more pressure on the Windsor Drive team.
Yes, and it seems like every shot by Matt is like carefully thought out in such a quick period of time.
Yeah. Yep, it just goes to show how well he knows this game.
Yes. Definitely a veteran in this sport as well, and
it's a good
we mentioned his leadership and, you know, being one of the faces of this league, and it's well deserved.
4-2.
Great pressure again by Kawamoto. Again, United has had some solid starts and then kind of ebbs off a little bit, tapers off in the mid of the game. Awesome court awareness by Matt. And with that, it's a 6-2 lead. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another timeout. Or a first timeout.
A first timeout before 10.
Oh. Side out, point 3.
Gets a little too much under that ball. I love when you see players after making a mistake, like immediately the gears turning in their head, like, oh, I know how to fix that. I know what went wrong. And that's just shows all the time that these players put in off the court, on the court, out of competition.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a bit of a self-taught game, Reese, especially when we were in pickleball around 2015 into 2018, really. There were no coaches available at the higher level.
Yes, I even know in the Niagara area when I started playing, like we had one facility opening in Collingwood.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Definitely check that out when the facility is done and open for play.
Yeah, that is huge news. Smash Pickleball merged actually with Swing Pickleball. So Smash is formerly Swing, and it's a great concept as the facilities were already existing. And it's exciting for Collingwood to, again, grow and develop pickleball in that area. Wow. Sharp attacks by the team of Detroit-Windsor Drive.
4-9.
Okay, we have 4-9. Toronto United leading at the moment. Oh, I love Matt waiting over there on the side.
Totally
like, oh, I'm
baited.
here if you would like to give me that, Ernie.
Hollinsky not falling for
yep.
it.
He says, no, thank you. Such quality cross-court dinks on the backhands from Max and Evan.
Yeah. A lot of nice rhythm, a lot of great footwork in that rally.
10-4. Point. 11-4.
It's quite a big lead, especially when Toronto United is up 2-1. Yep, there's the timeout.
Timeout, Detroit-Windsor Drive.
Evan says, you know what? It's the time.
Ed. And we do see that in this team environment.
And even like as professionals or fellow coaches, like you still learn from each other as you had mentioned, and you know, just different styles of teaching, different styles of play. Every player has their own, you know, sort of style. There's always so much to learn, and even just watching is beneficial for your game and learning.
Michael Rizzo feeling the pressure a bit. You can just see it in some of his shots. But I was going to say, I hope he just trusts his hands. Everything is there. He's just, I think, playing it slightly tight.
Yes, and we have a side switch from the drive as well. We have Mike on the left now. Okay, a couple of points here.
And this is where I've seen traditionally Toronto United allows a team to climb back into the game.
Side out, point 14.
It's definitely important never to take your foot off the pedal. There's almost no comfortable lead, especially in this rally scoring.
That's right.
And if you're not super familiar with rally scoring, there's a point accumulated on every single rally. So if you miss a serve, it's a point directly for the other team. So really every rally is so important and so crucial.
Max Wild is hitting those deep serves, eh?
7-15. Point.
And here we go, like a tiny little climb from the Detroit-Windsor Drive. And it's that Toronto United's allowing them to do so.
8-15.
Oh, you see Max come over and Matt's like, I got it.
Yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
worry.
let Matt take that shot.
Yes.
Point.
Yes.
And there's a timeout.
Time in. 9-15.
Good pressure from the drive. I like the pressure specifically from Mike, and you see Matt opt to reset that first one. He knows Mike has quick hands. He's one of those players that produces a lot of power and is very, very quick on the reflexes around his abdomen area. So I like that idea of Matt to reset that next one.
16-10.
Little inside out.
So much slice and dice coming from Toronto United.
It looked like Rizzo tried to kind of come over that ball, and it might have been more of an overhead downward motion.
Agreed. Yep, fully agreed.
Side out. Point 11. 11-17. Side out. Point 18.
Too much pressure by Max Wild there.
And I like how he went to the same spot twice. Evan got that ball in the middle, and then it's almost like he was anticipating it maybe to go somewhere else, and he just goes right back there down the middle.
Side out.
There's the one where you want someone to blow that ball over the net, Reese.
Yes. Oh, I saw Brandon do a couple little snaps there.
18.
I'm like, they could not resist. Interesting when we see Evan taking those balls down the middle.
Right.
Oh. Wow.
Awesome hands battle. That's what we love to see, everybody.
We do. And for everyone watching, like, you have no idea how much faster it is in person. Sometimes it looks a little bit slower. It still looks so fast, but in person, it's insane.
Point 19.
Important for Toronto United to secure their 20th point here.
19-13.
Important for Windsor Drive to stop this bleeding. They get that job done with a lucky neck cord.
Oh, I love the snapping. I'm obsessed. You see a smile on Rizzo's face.
14-19. Point.
So we've seen this a lot near the end of the match in a similar score situation where the team that's down crawls back. I wonder if we'll see this get to that 2020 situation.
Oh, just wide by Toronto United.
Yes.
Looking to decide a timeout or not.
Timeout, Toronto
Great
United.
time.
16-19.
16-19, and this is where we're seeing.
Side out. Point 20.
That missed drive will bring Toronto United to their first match point.
20-17.
Toronto looking to finish it here for the match.
Matt with a steady serve and a clean winner for Toronto United. That's going to do it, everyone. Toronto United take this match 3-1 with a decisive win. They get to move on.